Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from Group 5. My name is Anggun Safitri and my partner Fitria. And here we will explain our material that is about test item analysis. The first material will be explained by me and the next material will be explained by my partner Fitria that is about discriminatory index. So, let's start it. So, the first material is item analysis. What is item analysis? Item analysis is a process of examining the student response to individual item in the test. Item analysis is a statistical technique which is used for selecting and rejecting the item of the test on the basis of their difficulty value and discriminated power. Next is about objective of item analysis. The first, to select appropriate items for the final draft. The second, to obtain the information about the difficulty value, DV, of all the items. And the third is to provide discriminatory power, DI, to differentiate between capable and less capable examinees for the items. And the next is to provide modification to be made in some of the items. And the last one is to prepare the final draft properly, easy to difficult items. Next is step of item analysis. The first is arrange the scores in descending order. The second, separate two subgroups of the test papers. And the third is make 27% of the scores out of the highest scores and 27% of the scores falling at bottom. And next is count the number of right answer in highest group, RH, and count the number of right answer in lowest group, RL. And the last one is count the non-response, NR, examinees. Item analysis is done for obtaining the first, difficulty value, DV, and the second is discriminative power, DP. Next, I will explain about difficulty value. The difficulty value of an item is defined as the proportion or percentage of the examinees who have answered the item correctly. Formula for difficulty value. The formula for difficulty value is DV equal RH plus RL divided NH plus NL. The explanation: RH is rightly answered in highest group, RL is rightly answered in lowest group, NH is no of examinees in highest group, and NL is no of examinees in lowest group. Next is level of difficulty. And here we can see the table with index range and difficulty level. In index range 0.0 until 0.20, it's a very difficult level. And in index range 0.21 until 0.40, it's difficult level. And in index range 0.41 until 0.60 is average or moderately difficult. And next is index range 0.61 until 0.80, it's easy level. And the last one is 0.81 until 1.0, it's a very easy level.
Discrimination index. Index of discrimination is the ability of an item on the basis of which the discrimination is made between superiors and inferiors. Types of discrimination index. There are three types in discrimination index. The first is zero discrimination or no discrimination. The second is positive discrimination, and the last is negative discrimination. Zero discrimination. Zero discrimination or no discrimination happens when the number of students in the upper group or the lower group who answer the test correctly are equal. The item of the test is answered correctly or no, the answer by the all examinees. An item is not answered correctly any of the examinees. Positive discrimination. Positive discrimination happens when more students in the upper group got the item correctly than those students in the lower group. An item is correctly answered by superiors and is not answered correctly by inferiors. The discriminative power range from positive 1 to negative 1. Negative discrimination. Negative discrimination occurs when more students in the lower group got the item correctly than the student in the upper group. An item is correctly answered by inferiors and is not answered correctly by superiors. Formula for discrimination index. The formula is DI RH minus RL divided NH or NL. RH is rightly answered in the highest group. RL is rightly answered in the lowest group. NH is no of examinees in the highest group. And L is no of examinees in the lowest group. Levels of discrimination. Index range. The first is 0.19 and below. Poor items should be eliminated or needed to be revised. The second is 0.20 until 0.29. Marginal item needs some revision. The third is 0.30 until 0.39. Reasonable good item but possibly for improvement. And the last is 0.40 and above. Very good item.
Okay, maybe that's all from our group. I hope this video will help you easier to learn about test item analysis. Thanks to watching this video. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.